I worked with 5 generations of the royal family. So, for example, I did William's first baby shots. I worked from the Queen Mother, the Queen, Princess Anne, Prince Charles, you name it. I've worked with them all in my time, and obviously got lots of stories about when I encountered the Queen, some of the engagements that happened whilst I was actually working.
Were you ever at the rough end of the Duke of Edinburgh, who is known?
Yes.
Yes.
You bear the scars. You bear the scars.
And I always say, whenever I got a commission for the Duke of Edinburgh, I would get out my life insurance policy.
Yeah. When you say a commission, you mean they'd say, right, we've got a christening or something, and we'd like you to do the official snaps?
This would be the commissions at the time. So just a very quick story about if we've got time, Prince Philip.
Yes, no, do.
So Prince Philip, one day was asked to photograph him during the carriage championships. These photographs are going to go across the world. I was told this is going to go at Windsor. He was going to come down the hill. He was going to go through the water, so it looks like a Black Beauty type of shot. Wonderful shot, lots of splashing. He's going to come up the other side, and that's it. So at the other side where I was positioned was a very narrow path. So he came down the hill, and I started taking pictures of him, and he came through the water, great shot, blah, 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 blah. And he's coming up the hill, and I'm thinking, this guy's not going to stop. And the only way I could get out of the way was to jump into a thorn bush. And the worst part of it is that as he came past, he mumbled at me. As if I should have realised I had to get out of his way. And that was him doing me a favour, apparently, or me doing him a favour.
One or two people I know in that sport say, I mean, not only was he very good and very, very competitive, but he pretty well invented it as an international sport.
He did.
Wrote the rule books and wrote the rules of engagement almost.
Absolutely, and obviously with Prince Philip, as I say, probably the worst thing that happened to me last year was that 10 to 12 it was announced of his death. 10 past 12 I was working with Australia and working with their evening news programme. So I think the reality is he would have loved today and certainly be next to the Queen and enjoyed it as well. But I think the Queen is still enjoying today. I mean, the Queen, I would say, has got a great sense of humour.
Yeah.
You know, the number of times I've encountered the Queen in different situations, sometimes very awkward situations, and sometimes I think I'm the only person ever to stop the royal train.